Today, a history of war. The Roman army was the armed forces deployed by the Romans throughout the duration of ancient Rome, from the Roman kingdom to the Roman Republic and the Roman Empire and its medieval continuation, the Eastern Roman Empire. Who was in the Roman army? Only men could be in the Roman army, no women were allowed. There were two main types of Roman soldiers, legionaries and auxiliaries. Legionaries were the elite soldiers. They had to be over 17 years old and a Roman citizen. Every new recruit had to be fighting fit. Anyone who was weak or too short was rejected. Legionaries signed up for at least 25 years service. An auxiliary was a soldier who was not a Roman citizen. He was only paid a third of a legionary's wage. They guarded forts and frontiers, but also fought in battles, often in front lines where it was the most dangerous. How did the Roman army fight? At its largest, there might have been around 500,000 soldiers in the Roman army. To keep such a large number of men in order, it was divided up into groups called legions. Each legion had between 4,000 and 6,000 soldiers. A legion was further divided into a group of 80 men called centuries. The man in charge of a century was known as a centurion. He carried a short rod to show his importance, and he would also use it to punish any soldier who disobeyed him. Some soldiers had special skills. They shot bows and arrows, flung stones from slingshots, or could swim rivers to surprise an enemy. Usually, Roman soldiers line up for battle in a tight formation. After a terrifying burst of arrows and artillery, the Roman soldiers marched at a slow, steady pace towards the enemy. At the last minute, they hurled their javelins and drew their swords before charging into the enemy. Then, they used cavalry to chase anyone who tried to run away. How well trained were the Roman soldiers? A Roman soldier was a well-trained fighting machine. He could march 20 miles a day, wearing all his armor and equipment. He could swim or cross rivers in boats, build bridges, and smash his way into forts. After a long day's march, a Roman soldier had to build a camp and complete it with a ditch and a wall of wooden sticks. The next day, they had to do it all again. A Roman soldier almost always followed orders. Anyone who didn't faced tough punishments. If you fell asleep on duty, you could be sentenced to death. Roman soldiers weren't always at war. They spent most of their time training for battle. They practiced fighting in formation and man-to-man. Legionaries also patrolled. They conquered territories and built roads, forts, and aqueducts. That's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope you like it. See you next time.